I'm acknowledging that I am waking up this morning and understanding that today is 20 days after August 15th, 2021, which means yesterday was day 19, right? I would seem that somebody else did what I suspected they did, which is they tried to claim my case. And insofar as they tried to claim my case, they tried to leverage it to their advantage. And I was supposed to be positioned as whatever the liability was that they were trying to compensate for. Okay. Well, in the course of doing that, what I also understand is I'm waking up this morning is that when I first came to Texas 16 years ago, that there was a deal that was set up, not only on me, but the person I moved here to be with. And somebody else thought that they had a entitlement to loan out whatever the lease was connected to that other person. And that's why they had access to me. And apparently this has been going on for 15 years. Now I know in one manner or another that's actually my literal experience since I first came to Texas. And I have an understanding of the lineage that set that up. The other person was set up in a different way. When I filed my petition for a writ of quo warranto with the Supreme Court of Texas in 2018, one of the major things that it concerned was databases, specifically relational databases. Right now in Texas, there's a database, presumably, to assist people with job placement, including educational assistance in obtaining job placement, that is named and has a name that, translated from the first language of the person of whom I'm discussing, is that person's name. It's as if this database bears that person's name. Now, I've been in a situation where I understand now what the Krauss standard is and how lucrative somebody would find it if they could find a way to get a database together connected to employment options, including employment options connected to somebody's education, insofar as they're dealing with somebody that's actually in education. And then they get someone like me that's illegally characterized as being in debt, so that then they can apply a standard by default. And this has gone amazingly well with your illicit crypto trade, hasn't it? And when you sanction people and you ban people arbitrarily so that you can illegally lien on them and then claim as yours because you're so damn legitimate, would you have been able to steal from them? Well, we're 16 years down the road. Is it true that you only allowed me to stay inside as a way to what? Finish off the loan you had on him? And now I'm hearing like the whole last year was illegal? He had no claim. So by your standards, slavery has terms. In my case, there was only a 15-year obligation and somebody overextended it by a year. And now they're trying to strong arm me out. Today's day fucking 20. You guys are the ones that wanted to play around like you were qualified to traffic me for alleged national fucking security. You had no right to do that to me. You had no right to do that to him or anybody in his network or family. You will be held responsible. We're not going to wait. We're not going to continue to play along like there, A, was anything legitimate about it, and B, insofar as you tried to make a justification legitimizing it, you overextended your stay under completely fraudulent pretenses. You brought this on yourself. I guess you thought you were capable of handling it. I don't think you actually are.